everyone. I hope everyone is doing great. So today we'll do a quick lab by Cyberdefenders called the IcedID Lab. So this lab is going to test our threat intelligence skills. So let's start by reading the scenario. All right. So the scenario says a cyber threat group was identified for initiating widespread phishing campaigns to distribute further malicious payloads. The most frequently encountered was the ICED ID. So you have been given a hash of the ICED ID sample to analyze and monitor the activities of this APT group. Okay, so after you download, basically here we have the file and the password is here. After you download the file and unzip it, I already unzipped it, and here we have the file hash. So as you can see, this is the file hash of the malware this group is using. So yeah, let's copy it and start by answering the question. So the first question says, what's the name of the file associated with the given hash? All right, so we can leverage VirusTotal to have a general view of this malware or this file hash, okay, where it's originated from, when it was created. All right, so as you can see, this is the file hash. It says here it's flagged by 43 vendors. It's an Excel sheet. All right. Here we have some information. It's a Trojan, download Trojan. All right. Okay, but we need what? We need the name, right? So we need what's the name of the file associated. We can go to details. Here you can see the MD5, SHA-256, history, and names. All right, here we have the name. So we have actually two names, 717 Excel sheet and document 1928. But here, as you can see, the format is starting with doc. So it must be this one, the name of the file, document 19825. Okay, let's paste it here. All right, and indeed, this is the answer. Question number two says, can you identify the file name of the GIF that was deployed? All right, so it says that the malware has deployed a GIF. Okay, so what we can do is look for anything related to a GIF. Let's go to relations. As you can see here, these are the contacted URLs or the URLs that this malware is trying to connect to. Contact, we have the Colombia Ola dot 300 to GIF. Okay, the name of the payload. The parts app dot 300 dot GIF. This one. All right. So the question says, can I identify the file name of the GIF that was deployed? So from here, we can see this is the name of the GIF, 3003.gif. Correct. Okay. Question number three says, how many domains does the malware look to download the additional payload file in question number two? All right. So as you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 URLs. And as you can see, the status, the malware is trying to connect with the name of additional payload in the question number two. So it's trying to connect with the payloads with the 3003 GIF. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's five domains. All right, correct. Question number four says, from the domain mentioned in question number three, a DNS registrar was predominant, predominantly used by the threat actor to host their harmful content. All right, it's like a hosting, platform, enabling the platform malware functionality. Can you specify the registrar INC? All right, so we have here the contacted. If we scroll down, I believe we have the contacted domains. So as you can see here, for instance, we have this one. Start by this one, Colombia Ola Web is is, is used or is hosted by launchpad.com. All right. Parts app is here. Wait, So, there's more. All right, PartsApp is hosted by, yes, it's not, it's nil. All right, another one, Metaflip. This one, Metaflip, Metaflip.io is hosted. And it's not hosted also. All right, another one, Tajusheri. These are weird names. Okay, Tajusheri. Tajusheri. Yeah, this one is hosted by Namecheap. All right, and here Agent Bolamura. Agent Bolamura. This one it's hosted by Namecheap. All right, so we have some nil and some or mostly two. We have out of the five, we have two hosted by Namecheap, one hosted by Launchpad. So we can say that Namecheap is the registrar that's predominantly used by the threat actor. So yeah, so we can enter here Namecheap. All right, correct. Okay, question number 5 says, could you specify the threat actor linked to the sample provided? All right, so sorry, no, this one. So based on this file hash, which threat actor group is associated with this? So we can do, you know, just paste this to Google using Microsoft. Okay, okay, let's to have a better idea. So we can have some basic, uh, search. Okay, as you can see, for example, this blog was made by Trend Micro. So it's a spike in buzzard call and iced IT activity detected in March. Okay, so it's giving us some information about this malware. We have here and buzzard call contains spam mail, etc. But we have to focus on iced IT. So this is iced ID, which is the same malware or file hash we are dealing with. So meanwhile, iced ID is a banking Trojan first discovered in 2017. It's been used by the threat group called Shatak or TA551. All right, so this is actually named by MITRE ATT&CK framework. For those who don't know, it's MITRE ATT&CK framework is a framework used to map adversaries with their tactics, techniques, and procedures. So the question asks actually starts here with the format of G. All right, so we can just copy this one and just try to Google it. All right, as you can see, this is the MITRE ATT&CK website. Yeah, TA51 is a financially motivated threat group. All right, we have some groups, associated groups. We have, the name Shatak and also Gold Cabin. So as you can see, it starts with G. So this must be the name of the threat group. And as you can see, MITRE ATT&CK does a good job in listing or putting you know, the information about this threat groups, the tactics, techniques used by these threat groups, which which makes it good for for us defender to, meditate and have a better idea on how they operate. Okay. Here the final question says, in the execution phase, what function does the malware employ to fetch extra payloads on the system? All right. So to know the kind of process or the execution phase of this malware, you can use tools like autorun or sandbox, malware sandbox. I will use a sandbox called Joe Sandbox. You can use the sandbox of your choice. All right. So this is Joe Sandbox. So I just paste the file hash for the malware, and it will give me here a full report. All right. So here we can have report about it, malicious classification, some overview. All right. And here we can have, what's nice about Joe Sandbox is that we have here the MITRE matrix, reconnaissance, resource development, initial access, persistence, execution, privilege, escalation. All right. So here we'll focus on execution because we're focusing on the execution phase from the question, as you can see. For the execution, here we can have a brief description. All right. And what kind of function. They're asking, what function does the malware employ to fetch extra payloads into the system? Okay, here as you can see, we have, you know, some function, document exploit detected, URL download to file. Okay, as you can see, if you click this one, URL download to file A. Okay, this seems to be the function. You can, Google it here. URL download to function. Okay, as you can see, URL download to file function. This function allow to download bits from the internet and save them to a file. All right, so this is the function that allow the malware to employ or fetch extra payloads onto the system. All right, this is the because it's allow the bits from the internet, download bits from the internet and save them to a file. Yeah, so this is the function. So if we paste it here, yeah, so this is indeed the function. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this file. It's a quick test for your cyber threat intelligence skills. And yeah, see you in the next one.